Terry and Meech didn't cooperate. And they were both facing life in prison. And then the DA started to apply pressure on the family. So I guess one of the Atlanta houses was actually put in Meech and Terry's dad's name. So now their dad is facing money laundering charges. And then they also went after Meech's sister and his nephew as well. So now they're dealing with the stress of, damn, my dad, who's old now, is about to get locked up, and my sister and my nephew, they're all tied into my bullshit. The trial is about to start, and Meech and Terry asked if they could have a conference and speak to each other. And this is, I guess, the first time in 2 years that they've actually spoken. They get into a big argument. They're yelling and screaming at each other. But ultimately, they both decide to plead guilty, and they each took 30 years. And I guess the rationale, I remember Meech talked about this, I think in the Cavario interview, was that 30 years is a lot of time, obviously, but if they went to trial and blew trial, it would be life. And with 30 years, you at least have a date at some point. With life, it'll probably be natural life.
Yeah. Life in the feds is natural. It's natural life. You get life in the feds, man, it's over with. The only way you get back is you get some court time back, and where you can fight your case, and they find a loophole or something, and you get some time knocked off. But yeah, that shit.
And from what I understand, really, most of the evidence was coming on Terry's side because of all the wiretaps and everything else like that. They didn't really catch Meech with a whole lot of stuff, but then again, you have the hearsay, you have the doc marshals, you got the O-Dogs, you got people that are testifying and so forth. When you found out that Meech and Terry got 30 years, how'd you feel?
I mean, because I know them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know our situation, in the law enforcement eyes, it's not good. But them guys did so much shit, like to, I don't know, man, from a shoe shiner, man, to the valet parking guys, you know what I'm saying, to the clubs, to the malls, everything. Like, they did so much positive shit for the communities, and not just in Atlanta, everywhere. Everywhere that boy stepped, everywhere T stepped, they blessed people. And for them to get 30 years and never really been in no trouble, I just thought it was a little too harsh, me personally, because I know the inner side of them. You know what I'm saying? Not the we selling drugs type shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at the good men that them two guys are. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like, damn, man, they just 30 years, bro. You get the calculator that we don't get out. Shit. Motherfucker gotta do like 28, 27 years. 26, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's two and a half decades. But and the only good positive thing you can say about the shit is, well, at least they got a date to come home. And anything can happen. Because this is what you hear in prison. Man, new laws come and go all the time. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you're right. So, that's all I was really, doing my time. Like, man, I hope you hear something like, man, I hope they go ahead and give us these 2 points and all that shit. And it came. You know what I'm saying? The 2 points came for a lot of motherfuckers. Then, it was some other little laws that came that applied. One of them applied to me, the good time law, all that shit. So it's when you got a date, it's always a good possibility that something could change in your favor compared to natural life. You ain't got nothing coming. I was just saying that's the positive side of having a date.
Were you in communication with Meech at all? Did you guys write letters or get on the phone or anything the whole time when you were locked up?
I wrote a couple of letters to bro. Well, he started getting in trouble. I was even on the email thing with him before, with the coalition shit, with third-party email. Like, they started biting down on that shit. And he didn't want to, get in no more trouble, so I just stopped trying to reach out to him. Even like right now, I don't really talk to him that much. You know what I'm saying? If I'm around nephew, Lil Meech, I know he gonna call him. So if I'm around Lil Meech, you know what I'm saying, I'll be there and I'll talk to him like that. And I told him, like, bro, you know, I'm here, man. Anything I can do for you, anything I got, you got it. Like, you ain't gotta call me. Like, you ain't gotta call me all the time. Like, say your minutes, because minutes it seems like a lot when you first get them, but too late later, them little 300 minutes, that shit gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, just save it for your son and your, Tara, you know what I'm saying, your moms, you know what I'm saying, the time when Pops was living. Save it for your Pops. If you really need me, you can have Tara tell me something, or you can call me yourself. But you ain't got to call me, bro. If I know what it is with us. So me and him don't really talk on a daily basis. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I send notes like, hey, you want to see, bro? Tell my brother I love him. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever you need me, just reach out to him. And that's what she do.